Okay, let's get to it. I kind of have some ideas in terms of what weapons I want to use, what loadouts I want to use. I kind of thought about it a bit better. So for Verso, if I don't really want to spec into 1 million burn, Confuso's good. Don't get it wrong. It's really good. But if I don't want to spec into that, Dream So is probably the best one. I've been counter-attacking decently, so this shouldn't be that bad. I'm not sure what I want on Lune. Snow him is good. I can say that much for sure. Wait. Before we start doing all this theory crafting, before we start, I need some music here or something, man. We'll do that. I'm kind of stuck more on the characters that I don't use, because I don't use them. Basically, right? But for Lune, I'm kind of struggling because none of these fit what I really want for her. Ideally, all of my characters at this point should just be luck and agility scalers. I like that the most, just because you get a bunch of fucking crit. So I kind of would just like to make everyone a DPS to a certain extent. But I'm not really sure where to go with her, you know? Like, this is like a decent one with agility and luck, but it's fucking level 3. And it's lightning damage and starting with Fire Stain doesn't really tell me on it too much. It's not bad. Not terribly bad. But, you know, it's like, whatever. I could also kind of focus on... I did like Snow him. I like this one decently. The Ice Stains, when frozen, don't really... You know, though? Like, I'm only taking this for, like, the big agility scaling on it, and that's about it. I don't like that it has vitality scaling. I don't know if she has any agility and luck weapons outside of this Eminarum. Lightning skills costing 1 less AP. I guess it's not the end of the world. I just haven't heavily invested into lightning for her. I would have to go down this way. Very high single target light damage and crit. And then them getting lightning at the end of the turn as well. Starting with a Fire Stain is good, because you can start with Electrify, right? And then crit hits, proc this. I do use Crustal Crush, but not too much, is the thing. I try to break with it every time and it's bad. I use Terra Quake way more. So this would allow... I could Terra Quake, Thermal Transfer. I don't know if I like Wildfire. But it might be the best one. Fire Rage seems like meh. Medium to all it's decent cleave along with Terra Quake. I could take like Fire Rage, which is not the end of the world, over Wildfire if I want to just spec into more single target. I find that specking into single target in this game is better, personally. So I could do that setup with her. Be okay. CL, I'm kind of not really sold on anything. Moisson is agility and luck. During Twilight, all damage dealt is converted to dark, which is fine, and 20% increased dark damage with skills is also okay. I don't like the moving buffs though, the alternating buffs, but it's not the end of the world, you know, like it's whatever in the grand scheme of things. This does give me 1 AP per moon charge at the start. I never base though, so this might be better for her, and it's already kind of upgraded, so I don't technically have to level it too much, right? But this is basically going into this whole, like, I'm heavily investing into agility and luck. that is what seems to be the case. So it's not like bad. I kind of don't mind respecking people. Fire skills costing 1 less and switching to offensive as well is not the end of the world. But I feel like, see, like, with Monoko, like, what the fuck am I supposed to run? Like, there is... My biggest problem, I guess, now is just... I'm not sure how many more weapons we are getting. And that is kind of like what is, I guess, detracting from me actually committing to something. I'm not really sure if we get more, and if we don't get more, what do we do, you know? So, yeah, that's the rough one. I'm kind of okay with almost everyone's weapons. At this point, the Luna weapon is the least of my concern. I am more concerned with, like, Mael and Monoko. They are, like, the biggest thing. I wouldn't know where to go with them in particular, and that's kind of, like, the problem. I think Monoko's running, what, Bolaro right now? It's okay. He doesn't need to do the most damage. And if I want to keep him... If I want to keep him on, like, this batterying thing, it's fine. I don't think we need him on a Giga battery schedule, though. And that's just because CL battery's enough with intervention. And Potier luck, unironically, is disgustingly good as well. So, like, running Monokaro might not be the end of the world. Critical hits deal 30% more damage, and balanced is, again... The weapons seem to matter the least, I think, if you just crank agility and luck. Agility and luck seem to fucking go a long way. It's mostly just like, I think agility and luck is king in this game. So, yeah. I'm not sure what to do. That is kind of like, I'm being indecisive, and I probably need some extra input. While we're doing this, I'm just gonna run an ad break. Nobody's here, and it'll line up better for the story. But that is the biggest thing. And I don't have really like a preferred weapon for some of these characters. Honestly, I think the best thing to do is look at the passives and go from the passives. So, like, counterattack is good on him. I don't really like any of hers, to be honest. I might just keep her on Barrier Breaker and not respec her. The more I think about this one, Deminarum, it's decent, because you start with a Fire Stain, you can start critting your ass off, and lightning spells, or I generally use them consistently. I don't necessarily mean that I always use them, but I use them consistently enough. And then during Twilight for her, that is basically the only time that she does damage for me outside of buffing. She is a great gradient attack expender as well. So this one doesn't really bother me too much to go with it. Because if you really think about it, everybody has like a free aim weapon. Everybody has a free aim weapon. Everybody has like a risky, you take double damage shit. Everybody has like a burn weapon, right? So there's always like, all of these that I'm reading right now, besides like Direton, are ass, and Direton at 20 is going to be really fucking bad, right? Garganon is not that bad if I'm playing around the burn overall. Moving the Foretell or mark on consuming Foretell seems like whatever. recovering health is also like meh. So like as soon as I start, like this shield is fine, and applying 5/4 talent enemies that break a shield is also not the end of the world. This one would be okay, but everything else that I've looked at is eh. Extending Twilight when you use a moon skill is not the best thing ever either, because moon skills generally end Twilight for you. They're gonna be the end of it. So this only allows you to go multiple times, right? Because you would be able to, like, you extend Twilight by 1 turn when finishing, and then Twilight Direction is extended by 1 no matter what. So you have 3 Twilights. You would foretell and dark, and using the moon skill would give you another one. So you would go from 1 left to 2, and then you'd foretell and dark again, right? So this one's like okay, but besides that, Moist Swan just seems like the better one. So it's kind of hard to figure out, right? I don't think the attributes matter the most. Honestly, the biggest reason why I want to go agility a lot is because it looks like enemies are going to get a quadrillion turns. I'm not sure if that's going to stay the case, but if we're cranking the hell out of agility, the only thing that pairs decently well with it is crit. Is luck. Luck will get you some crit. Will it get you a lot? Not really. You could probably then start speccing and multi-classing. I don't know what the diminishing returns are realistically, but I don't know if I would care enough to worry about the diminishing returns. So my guess was just to crank a bunch of like luck and agility, right? And then for Pictos, I've started to notice that the endgame Pictos give you a bunch of health. Like Cheater gives you a bunch of health. Sniper's like whatever. But you get like a bunch of health or defense. Like just running an anti-freeze or an anti-burn like kind of compensates, right? And sure, there are a bunch of speed and crits, but there's also like health and crits, like second chance. So I think that is probably the play. Like even like a cleansing tint here, health and defense, and everybody has like a built-in Asuna. It's not the end of the world. So I think that's probably what I would do personally. But I'm also at a point where like, if we're gonna beat the story now, I don't want to start Giga Juicing now. I kind of want the story to have some sort of challenge. So I think, keeping in mind what I said, we just keep cranking the stats that we've been cranking, but we recoat once we beat the story and see if anything actually changes in terms of how the gameplay feels. I think the most important things, unironically, are not your stats, but your weapons. Like your weapon abilities and your Pictos matter way more. And as long as you put in stats for weapons that are gonna give you skills that you want, I don't think you can go wrong. I'm gonna talk to everybody now.
Noir is scary when he's angry.
I guess he's not that different from my father.
Cousins.
Cousins. Let's hang with SKA. Get these out of the way.
That's not a happy look.
Why'd you hide sorry from me?
True. You had sorry all this time. Why?
Oh, I didn't, I was afraid the others would want to return to Lumiere if you could fly them back.
At least he's being honest.
That's mean. Sometimes you're really mean. But being mean is not necessarily a mean thing.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just like Francois.
Just like Francois.
He'd hate that you said that.
Oh! And Francois is just like you.
Okay.
What do you mean by that?
Minis who hide things but who aren't really meanies. Verso, I remember.
Whoa, slow down. Remember what?
Where I lost Uri.
The fuck is oh, Uri, maybe underwater. Sorry is flying.
Uri. Right.
So where is Uri?
So, where's Uri?
I left Uri in Francois' cave.
Okay.
Okay. Which one was Uri again?
Uri helps me swim underwater.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, right. Francois is not going to give you Uri without a fight.
Oh, I'd rather not fight. He was so mad last time. Maybe if you serenade him. He and Claire used to sing all the time. It made him so happy, and you have such a lovely voice.
There's no way.
Thanks, Ask. Not sure Francois wants to hear me sing, though.
Or maybe you can dance with him. You're an excellent dancer.
He's an excellent singer, dancer, pianist.
Francois can dance. I've never even seen him move. I guess he sort of wiggles his head sometimes. Anyway, look, maybe we can trade him something. What does he like? Flowers? Fruit? Shiny things?
Oh, I know. We trade him a different rock.
Bamboozle him.
Why would he want another rock?
True.
Because it'll be a better rock.
Better. How?
We'll make it so it looks like Francois, and we can paint a miniature Clair on top.
Sure.
Why not?
I like Eskie, but some of these dialogues are like
Worst case
really memey.
scenario, it doesn't work, and you fight him for it.
Gee. Thanks.
How about that rock over there?
Sure.
Ta-da! Doesn't it look just
It
like
does look
him?
like Francois
I
though.
almost feel like Francois is here with us. All right. I'm ready.
What? You want to go now?
Yes. It won't take long now that I can fly. Let's go see Francois.
Okay. Sure. Oh, it immediately dragged us here.
You're back.
Maybe we don't finish the game if I talk to these people.
Oh, don't call me that.
Fran.
You have Uri. Why didn't you tell me? Prove it.
We'll trade you. Uri for this, lovely portrait of you.
Is that supposed to be me?
Oh, he pissed.
I think we captured your essence beautifully. No deal. You want Uri? Come and get it.
Man. Oh, it's just me. Fuck.
Let's carve a path.
Why did I go like 7 times, by the way? Okay, he just fucking died. Sorry, Francois. We just cooked.
Fine. Here.
He did have it.
Take your rock and scram. Oh, Uri. I've missed you. thank you, Fanfan.
You can leave the other one, though.
He did like it.
Francois.
He's just a fucking tsundere. As they leave the cave, the expeditioners hear Francois crying dramatically in the distance.
He really does miss her.
Damn. Back at camp, SKA swallows Uri, his new rock.
Now that I have Uri, we can explore underwater. Verso, you're the best.
We try, buddy.
Glad I could help.
You do more than help. You're the smartest and the fastest and the funniest and the bestest and the strongest and the fluffiest.
Fluffiest?
You have the fluffiest soul.
Thanks. I guess.
You're welcome.
Their incredible adventure has made the bond between Verso and SKA even stronger. SKA ability unlocked. Underwater diving. Nice. SKA and Verso talk a bit more about random things before heading back to the others. They're all gonna have dialogue, huh?
So, how are you going to win
Maybe
back
not.
their trust?
You're really enjoying this, aren't you?
Can't rely on good hair and charm anymore. So, what's the plan? Well, at least everyone's still talking to you. That's a start.
I kind of want to do these. Even though we're going to do story, I want to do this. Verso approaches Monoko, who looks deep in thought. Monoko is thinking about what happened after the paintress was expelled from the canvas.
Everything okay?
He went from looking like a Play-Doh doll to like good. The lighting sometime in this game fucks everything up.
How does it feel? Reaching one's goal after so many years. At the end of the day, I'm just a gestural. I always support you, but still.
Will a duel help?
And you'll help you feel better.
Not today.
Unlucky.
I know I shouldn't grow attached to humans. They are ephemeral creatures. They come and go. But when they go, they never come back.
That's kind of depressing.
Yet, I share their sadness. I share their joy.
Because Verso knew what you were like outside the canvas, and I know what you're like inside here.
Someone get Monoko to the real world, that's what I'm saying.
You are the most loyal friend, and certainly not just a gestural.
Monoko is my favorite character. I can't deny it. He is my favorite. I like Monoko more than I like Verso.
When I left you 10 years ago, I convinced myself that it was for the grandest sake. But really, I could no longer watch the death of expedition after expedition.
Yeah. I know.
Yet here I am with you again. Am I loyal because that's who I am? Or because Verso painted me that way?
Don't second guess it, buddy. You're the best.
You've kicked my ass enough times to know that it's just who you are.
That is very true.
Now don't get too arrogant.
Sometimes I wish things could go back to how they were before. When we could play with Claire, Aline, and Renoir. It felt like nothing bad could happen to any of us.
Good times never last.
Bad times seem to have made themselves comfortable, though.
Well, it's up to us to make sure they go away. Want to go hunt some Nevrons? We are. Absolutely not ready to take on like in the good old days.
I feel like Monoko would be my fucking best friend if I was in this painting, because Verso says the same stupid shit I do. Hey, wanna go get our asses beat by the impossibly level 100 boss while I'm level 20?
That would warm my heart.
Then let's go get cut in half.
Monoko is touched by Verso's willingness to endure bodily harm to raise his spirits. And Verso knows Monoko would do the same for him. I love this shit. They battle a few Nevrons in the middle of the night, like in the good old days before returning to the others. Alright, CL, I promise, give me a third chance. I will not let you down.
I don't usually
Please.
get this nervous, but I'm nervous.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's not that I didn't care before. I cared about the mission, but now
Now it's personal.
The Verso's fucking, he's all caked up in mud. I think they actually got their asses beat by the Nevrons. One more chance, please. Verso approaches CL with conviction.
I'm going for a swim with Esquier. Care to join?
did Esquier put you up to this?
Nope.
Whatever do you mean?
Esquier's been nagging me incessantly about swimming lessons.
He did say you're a terrible swimmer.
Esquier.
Well, you always seem uneasy when we travel over water. You should learn to swim. That way, you can save me if I fall into the water.
True.
You can save yourself.
Come on.
What happened to teamwork? What if I'm injured or unconscious?
Your hypothetical situation is quite specific.
I'm about to pass out just to see if she's gonna jump in for me.
I guess it is a good idea, though.
It is. Go get changed and meet me at the lake.
Okay.
Okay. Verso and CL get changed. Verso reveals that he keeps secret swimsuits in Monoko's bag. And a lady's swimsuit as well, just in case. Sneaky Verso.
For the record, I do know how to swim. I mean, I grew up on an island. It's just I have an aversion to swimming.
Explain?
Oh, I can help you with that. I had an aversion to Monoko, but I got over it.
Oh, do share your secrets then.
Exposure. Avoiding just makes it worse. Oh, I tied myself to Monoko for a month and we spent every minute of the day together. Well, Noko tied us together, but anyway. Now we're
I
best
miss
friends.
Noko.
This is your idea of an inspirational story.
I was also the swim captain at school.
Oh?
Is that supposed to be impressive? That you swam with other kids 100 years ago?
Yeah, it should be. I was a G.
I'm still a good swimmer now. It's not something you forget. Come on, let me help. It's about control. We need to help you feel in control of the situation. Give you time and space to react and not panic.
All right then. Oh, wise and skillful swim captain. What first?
Just sit here in the water for a little bit. Then, when you're comfortable, we'll go a bit deeper. Then a bit deeper still, until we get to the trees on the island there.
Okay. CL gathers her courage and enters the water. She panics, but Verso helps her get over her fear. She begins to feel more at ease. After a little while, she manages to swim to the island.
I did it. I can't believe that worked. Thank you.
And you doubted me.
You are indeed an excellent swimmer and teacher.
Now, let's see you swim back.
What? No inspirational pep talk this time?
Nah, you can do it.
So you admit it was inspirational.
It was something.
Ciel can't believe she has overcome her fear. She appreciates Verso's friendship. Ciel and Verso know that they can always rely on each other. No! I'm not gonna talk to Lune. I'm not. I'm gonna wait and see if I can win Ciel back. Spend a bit of time on the island together celebrating, then head back to the group. Lune, I'm sorry. You're getting put on the back burner for now. Hey, we got the... Wait, that's how you get the Verso swimsuit? Swimsuit 1. Which is the full one. And this is just the trunks. Ah. Friendship. No. Speak with Mael.
Well,
I'm getting quite tired of people telling me to go home. So please, no more.
fine. As you wish.
They're counting on me. I won't abandon them. And I refuse to abandon you.
Okay. Mael asked Verso if they could talk by the lake. They walk there together. Not the ...
I found the letter.
What?
From Alicia.
Oh.
I need to see her. I want to talk to her and understand.
Understand what?
Why, Maman?
What? Kept her scars? No. Don't go messing with her head. She doesn't need that, and she doesn't owe you any answers.
She's the one who kept coming to me. I think she wants to see me.
Just leave her be. Please.
Verso, you're not doing her any favors. You already destroyed her world. Maybe I can help her. She doesn't owe me, but maybe I...
Oh. I didn't mean to click that. My bad.
And let's not talk about what you owe her. Don't you want to see her too?
Yeah, of course. She doesn't want to see me, though. Not after... everything.
Then she can throw us out and we'll leave her alone. Is that a yes? Great. Where is she?
If I had to guess... there is a place she loves. At the top of the mountain. Near the monolith. With... the third axon.
The third axon.
Oh. That axon. I guess we're climbing.
Verso promised to take Mael to his sister. She is most likely in a giant tower on the island of the last axon near the monolith. Okay. So the play is... I'm not going to talk to Luna yet. I'm going to see if we can get Ciel back. And if we can't, then we go with Lune. Just to obviously see it. I still think I would like the Ciel romance more. But the problem with the Ciel romance is that if we do bring her husband back, that's a little bit awkward. So maybe Lune is just the better option if we don't want to be a fucking homewrecker, you know? Maybe. Maybe that's the best option, no? But we'll see. We'll skip out on that for now. I do want to get to the end of the story if we can today. We're gonna try to do that immediately. I still kind of wish, even if SKA can fly, I kind of wish you could still, like fast travel in a way. Because like even traversing from one corner of the map to the other, it doesn't take like a long time, but it does take some time. Oh, that's a mob. I thought that was a merchant.
Sky!
There's something broken up here. I'm not gonna swap to pick those, even though I swapped Verso's weapon. I'm just gonna roll with it. It is what it is. We'll make a full adjustment after I beat the story. I don't think I need to change anything to actually beat the story. I just need to play good. So we're not gonna worry too much about the stats and all that. We'll just fix that after. We'll see how long this actually takes too. Wait, I went the wrong fucking way. Oh my god. I forgot that we need to go over there instead of the monolith. Right. We need to go to Lumiere. I forgot. My bad, my bad. I do think it's nice that the game has romance options, but I don't think it should. I think it's okay for it to have it, but realistically, with the thematic in this game and how they're going... Is that the Endless Tower? That looks like the Endless Tower. The thematic that they're going for... It's kind of hard. I understand that they didn't just want to make the romance option Lune, because then you would kind of just be locked into doing that. They weren't gonna make Mael a romance option based on like, well, not only her age, but like the sibling relationship. So it had to be CL. But the problem with her is she has a fucking husband, dude. And the way the story's tracking, if you're getting everybody back, you're getting him back. So it just feels more like a friends with benefits situationship instead of an actual relationship, right? I think if they would have made it so she didn't have a husband and it was just a different type of traumatic past, it would be a little bit more balanced. Because it feels pretty Luna heavy. Alright, can I just fucking zoom in here? I can. Lumiere. We're off. Greatest expedition, huh? That's a lot of gesturals.
Wait for us here. It's dangerous for you near Papa. We'll have to move fast. I can't maintain them for very long.
Are they gonna buy us time?
Tomorrow comes.
Now that you know Mael is Shadowheart, you can hear it in her voice. Yeah, I could kind of tell, but I thought they were just similar. I didn't think it was actually them. I do want to point out a second thing, because I don't want to sound like a Lune hater, okay? I think her romance options are fine, but for a romance, she seems way more technical and cold. Whereas CL, even though she's just looking to bang you, she feels a little bit more understanding in terms of like Verso's decision making and stuff like that, right? But I don't think either or is a bad one. I think they're both okay romances. Oh. I bet. Oh. Hey, yo. Well, you're telling me other studios can't animate shit like this, but this fucking indie one can? Nah, y'all need to get your shit together. That was epic. I thought I was gonna have to swing. That animation was like sicko mode. Can I not... Why did they put a flag if I can't use it? Symbolic, I guess.
Petitioners are glorious wreakers of havoc.
The sword of Lumiere.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh my god. Did somebody just... Oh, wait. Can I help them? Ugh. Let me help him. He's getting his ass beat. Fuck.
Useful.
Okay, we do have to fight that one. Fuck it. What kind of enemy is this? Have we fought this before? No. We went from having like 30 burns on the enemy like on the first turn to having like none. Because we swapped the weapon out. I probably should change the build, but it's okay, I won't. My, what lovely feet. Let's go, Monoko. I might question your lines, but it's okay. You're still a G. Shortcut. Immediately play when falling below 30% health. Okay. Aberration's Foot. I do kind of want to see what that does. Aberration Light. High light damage to all enemies 2 hits. Applies 4 burn. And applies 2 more burn if you're on Agile. Wait, is this guy just sitting here? Yeah, so like, I'm glad I came right now. Look at how fast I kill these fucking enemies. Like, they don't get a turn. I fucked up and I used one too many. Oh, never mind. I should still be able to kill.
Break.
I'm killing everything just because I don't want to be impeded from exploring in case there's items and stuff. Just because it's the end of the game. We should still try to get the items and everything, right?
Ready to strike.
Let the ink flow.
I think that bonk is super underrated, but I might be like the only cringer using it. It's really good. I can't cross between the stalls. And I have to take a quick detour here. Oh, sorry.
Nice.
Oh, you're still coming. That's okay. Okay, this might be a little bit more of a challenge. I should have stopped that too there. But it's fine.
Let the ink flow.
Violence.
Light strikes.
Danger!
Powerful. Okay. Dark combo.
Let's carve apart.
Oh, I fucked up that QT and I still killed it. It's fine. She can lose anti-burn to pick up. Oh, we have a lot of these. Greater Rush, Survivor, a shortcut, pick all of these up. Wait, we missed one, didn't we? Oh, shortcut. Now she has no HP, but that's fine. You can still interact with the trash cans. A perfectly normal trash can. I did like that you could interact with the trash cans at the start of the game. I thought that was pretty cool. There's no value from doing it, but it's pretty funny. Anything on this other side? Nope. Oh, Chroma?
What have
Chroma.
we here?
Oh, the music changed. Oh! Can we make it back? Can I grapple? Can we go back to where everything started? Oh, this is sad. Especially with this backing track. There's a Pictos. Energizing, powerful. This is where we started. We were off looking into the distance in our suit. No, man. I'm fucking cooked. I'm cooked, chat. There's just no way. Is this H? Why did you say is this HSR? I'm so confused. Oh, the trash cans. I get it. Okay, that is pretty good. I thought because I was backtracking to the start, I was like, well, I don't think you'd do that. There's no way. Is that him? Look at him. Is that him? I think that's him and the sister.
The 32s.
Is it not? It really looks like Gustav and what's her name? Emma? I think it is them. Look at his stance. Oh my fucking heart, man. I can't fucking take this anymore. Why?
Let's carve a path.
A storm is coming.
I should have let them be. I should have walked around them.
Let's shake the earth.
Sweet taste of battle.
Good that it ended on a fucking black screen. I did not want to see what happened to poor Gustav. Lights, so. So his started weapon was Noaram, right? This. Base attack consumes all shields to deal increased damage per shield and one shield on counterattack? Nope.
Interesting.
Esquier. And it says Sophie because of the name engraving. That also looks like Gustav to a certain extent. Maybe they just copied them? It's not actually them, but it's like relatively close painting of them.
Useful.
Oh, it is. They're here again. Who's that in the middle? Who's this? That kind of looked like Mael when she came in. Maybe they're actually just random ass NPCs, but they look pretty close. Also, this song is a fucking banger. Oh, they were not burning. That's my bad.
A bit of violence, yes.
Break. You're outmatched.
Lythison? Is this for agility and luck? Ooh. During moon, all allies have greater rush. During sun, all enemies have greater slow. During twilight, all allies have greater rush, and all enemies have greater slow. Plus 3 AP on applying a buff or debuff once per turn. Ooh, wait, that might be better than this Moissoin. Might be better. Because she applies a lot of buffs for us, right? I could also get rid of Minoko being the buff applier, and I can make Minoko more of a pseudo sub DPS. Or I can make CL the sub DPS, right? I think it's easier to make Minoko one. Oh, it is not them. That other one might have been like a little like, I don't want to like an Easter egg, but now they're using just male and female models with different weapons.
Let the ink flow. Now was our chance.
Time to lead.
Let's carve a path.
A storm is coming. Thunder.
End of the line. Your father. He's at the tower.
Yes.
My own.
Oh. A fading boy. Isn't it beautiful here? Her paintings are always astonishing. Yet I wish she would understand. Understand what? Just what it means for me to paint. What do you mean? The boy has gone silent. I like that the end of the game is at the start of the game. That's also pretty cool. I wish more games would do that, obviously when applied properly. Oh. Oh.
Ow, wow, wow.
Ow, wow, wow. That's supposed to be Luna with the entrance animation. I wonder if all the other expeditioners kind of learn the same combat moves that we are using, right? Like, yeah, we're the main characters, but what I mean is, did they learn, like, are there other casters like Luna in the expedition? Are there other, like, pistol and sword fighters like Gustav?
Let's shake the earth.
My turn.
Wait, did I swap her weapon out? I did not.
Interesting.
Does this lead the same path? It does. Ooh! That guy just got animated. On God. Like when they just get fucking slammed into the walls, that's exactly what happened there. Oh. End of the line for our fucking ghosty friends. They just got fucking clapped. Oh shit, I don't have Luna anymore, I forgot.
Yes.
Let's gamble. Your turn to shine.
Maximum damage. Good stuff.
Where's the tower?
Yeah.
Over there? Oh, this is a long run, if that's the tower we need to get to. Alright, let's go. Chromatic Eshasia? I mean, he's standing in our way. I don't know if he's actually chromatic looter. He's taking decent damage. Doubles the blight and heals its allies.
Ready.
I don't think we had any blight.
My turn. My turn.
My turn again. My turn.
Break.
Full deck.
Let's carve a path. End of the line.
That chromatic died so fucking fast. Augmented counter 3. Oh, hell yes. Defense and crit. I don't need double burn anymore. I could just take that.
Nice.
Good stuff.
They're giving us so many colors, it's crazy.
Good stuff.
It's like in case you you didn't do any optional areas, here have some Lumina points just in case. Lumiere has suffered much damage. There's something in the water. Ask Eskia to bring it to the surface. It's a journal. Journal of Expedition 60. Legendary expedition known for its unorthodox tactics.
William, Expedition 60. They mocked us when we said the human body is the strongest of them all. We trained relentlessly, and now our bodies have achieved the pinnacle of human performance, with which we are able to crush our enemies. We are so much more agile and aerodynamic without the heavy uniforms constraining our glorious muscles.
They're naked?
With Leslie's unstoppable training regime, we are impervious. That's how we were able to charge through that ghostly Gamage barrier and reach the Paintress. But it seems we've been wrong about what she is. The Paintress is just as trapped as we. The real terror lies beneath the monolith. The rest of Expedition 60 marched on to confront him, while I was tasked to warn Lumiere. But it seems I might have run out of time. One last swim separates me from Lumiere, but even with my mighty muscles, I don't know if I can outswim the Gamage.
We could have known.
So here I write my final message. Bare naked muscles will save the world. And don't waste time on the Paintress. Aim for the bottom of the monolith.
If he would have just swam a little bit faster. They knew. Somebody actually knew. Somebody actually made it this far, which is also very impressive, all things considered. Oh. That Verso playing?
Good stuff.
It is the boy. I'll put the points into whatever. Oh, how far are we from the actual tower? Not that far.
Nevrons from the Axon Islands. What are they doing here?
Like Axons, they're Papa's creations, not Claire's.
My turn. Sweet taste of battle.
Here we go.
Let's have some fun. Let's carve a path.
Come on, break it. Fuck, it was so close.
Bring it on.
Yeah, I pressed early. I am not wasting. They can kill this.
Still me. Lady Luck smiled today.
Contorso. Oh, it leveled up. We already had that. I kind of do like that weapon, but the problem with Contorso is you need to break immediately. Once you hit S and you Giga Crit, it's fine. But you need to get there. And I like how it looks, too. This is like a nice looking sword. I just don't know how I would make that work. I could think about it, I guess. It is one of my most liked looking swords, I guess, is how I would word it. I think this might be the path that we have to go towards, maybe? No, they're just guarding a Pictos by the looks of it. Nope, I lied. Fuck, this place is too big. I like these maps, but for somebody who's like super ADHD like me, I can't tell where I have to go if I want to explore instead of continue with the story. My sense of direction gets all sorts of fucked.
My turn. Break.
Your turn to shine.
My turn.
Healing stun. Recovers 5% HP on hitting a stun target. Warming up, we could trade. What the fuck is this guy? What is this? Have we fought one of... Have we fought one of those before? We have, I think. No, we have not. And the music stopped. Why did the music stop? Looking at that fucking mob's like fucking blank stare and the stopped music is giving me the fucking creeps.
Here we go. Let's speed things up.
Orphelin's Foot. Orphelin Cheers applies powerful to all allies, and it also gives 3 AP to the targets. It costs 3. We really don't need the shell or the shield. The shield is coming clutch though for endgame. But we could replace Potty or Energy with something else with that. It's actually not a bad foot. I'm assuming these guys are also guarding something. Music! The music!
Let's carve a path. You're outmatched.
Your turn to shine.
Ready to strike. End of the line.
Dead. Oh, another one.
Oh, lovely.
Healing stun converted to chroma. Huh. Is that because we already leveled it through something else? That's a little bit weird, but maybe.
Almost there.
Mael,
Let's go.
Can't unhear the Shadow Heart.
Great.
Oh, the boy. Maybe I should continue. Maybe. I should continue. Continue what? Forever. Forever. Interesting. Nothing behind us, I hope. Does not look like it. We're really close to the tower now.
Perfect.
Is that a merchant? There's no fucking way, man.
Ow, wow.
Hello. After all the mess that's happening, I was the only one curious enough to make the journey here. Oh, this place is sad. Valaro upgrade. Wait, why can't I buy it? Oh, because it's owned. Sells a lot of weapons. Fight the merchant.
here we go. Here's your card. Ready.
Lady Luck smart. Here we go. Here's your card. Here we go.
Thank you, Seal. Okay. Thanks for the distraction. Now let me sell you the real goods. Full strength. 25% increased damage on full health. That is some good shit. Valesterum. AP on stance switch. I can't buy any more of this stuff, but these are just weapon upgrades. If you notice, we own the weapons. You can just buy the upgrades. So, not like we need them. You just pay instead of using mats.
Papa is somewhere past the gardens.
Papa this, papa that. Come on, man. Let's just kill him. Get it over with. Okay. Well. What is that? Looks like one of the big Clair and Obscur ones.
Useful.
This song gives me Silent Hill vibes. The little piano gives me super Silent Hill vibes. And then they have another one that starts with piano as well. It gives me Final Fantasy X vibes. I'll have to do like a music comparison.
I can't sustain the expedition as much longer.
Ned, we need to defeat them fast.
Some big ass gardens, no? Oh, fuck me. I'm just looking to see if there's any loot, but they keep dropping mobs in my way.
Good stuff.
Kinda don't want to kill them, to be honest. It's not like they're guarding loot.
Perfect.
One is gonna slam here too, shortly. Okay, man. How about y'all leave me alone?
What have we here?
I've fought enough of you for like a lifetime at this point. Oh.
Interesting.
Bunch of recoats and a bunch of colors at the end. Radiant Fighter, increased damage with gradient attacks. Alright, man, could y'all just leave me alone? I like how they spawn on top of me, but it takes them a while to realize that I'm there, and then I'm gone. Oh.
A most enticing challenge.
Okay, bet. I walked it in. I didn't think it was that big. It's okay. Creation.
A bit of violence, yes. Let's have some fun.
Let's carve a path.
Let's gamble.
Applies inverted to the expedition. I'm okay with that. Not good enough. I'm gonna get hit here by something. Light combo. Okay. I learned that decently quick, didn't I? I kind of picked that up real fast.
Break. You're outmatched. Let's have some fun.
A bit of violence, yes.
Let's carve a path.
Melee combo. She's almost dead. You're fine, Seal. You're okay. Oh, she's not okay. Fuck.
Don't die next time.
Don't you fucking die next time. Thanks, Verso. Great fucking advice, my guy. And I missed the QT for fucking laughing at it.
Deck. Let's speed things up.
Kicks. Thanks. Rises into the air. Oh, that does not look very good.
Let's carve a path.
Oh, fuck. That does not do good, I guess. And he's got a bunch of fucking shields. How much does this cost? 4?
I've lived through worse. Witness your end. Cut him down.
Okay. Faster than strong. Always play twice in a row but deal 50% less damage. Creation's Foot. La Creación. Creation Void. 9 AP. Extreme void damage to random targets 3 hits. More damage if the same target is hit multiple times. That is a fucking nuke. Holy. You're dropping a couple of Pictos here at the end. Like a couple of them, not too many.
An advantage.
Enough that I probably will have to start looking into it, but...
Papa's over there. And the chroma we need to bring back Lumiere.
Even I can sense him.
We'd better make sure we're ready.
Oh, I'm sure. Alright. This is it, gang.
Papa?
Alicia.
Please. I just want you to understand what this canvas means to me.
I do understand. I know how powerful and intoxicating it is. How deeply attached we can become to the worlds we pour our hearts and souls into. I was enthralled, and it nearly killed me.
Doesn't mean you have to erase Verso's canvas.
Child, do you think I want to? After all the sorrows we've endured, do you really think that I want to destroy this last piece of his soul?
Don't.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices. We do what we must.
Grief often blinds us, and we make choices we can never take back.
You grieve for two.
I grieve for many.
The choices of parents leave indelible marks upon their children. But ultimately, the voices in their head have to be their own. You cannot set the boundaries of their life for them.
After the fire, you wanted me to find new joy in life. And I tried. But I couldn't. Verso died because of me. How do I get from that to joy?
Child, it will get better, I promise you. But this is not the way. Your friends speak truth. And it changes nothing. You can hate me. But that's a choice I must make. As your father, I must look out for you. Especially when you can't look out for yourself.
You treat me as if I'm still 5!
I treat you as if the shadow from the worst day of our lives is going to suffocate you and take you from us too! Enough. I said enough.
Okay, let's go, gang.
Cut him down.
Let's play.
Performs a combo. Ooh, spooky.
Let's carve a path.
be it.
I whiff.
Time to take risks. I feel better. Good.
Let's have some fun.
Let's speed things up.
Time to bleed.
You're outmatched. Witness your end.
He's fucking dead. Oh, Seren rescues Renoir.
Stop this insanity.
Oh my god. He just got healed.
I do love a challenge, but this is beginning to irk me.
Fuck. He keeps regenerating.
Maybe we focus on the axons first.
She can't.
Seren is the sister, yes. I think. Because the Mask Keeper is Verso.
You're going to kill yourself. It's too soon for you to return to any canvas.
Alright, round 2. We got this. Oh, Verso. He's second guessing, huh? He's second guessing. Because the mom's in. I think he still wants to get the mom out.
Cut him down. Let's carve
Yo, we have Ascending Assault stacked up to no shit. It's destroying him.
Lady Luck's smiling today.
Like, look at Verso's damage here.
ready to strike.
Maybe we should have come a little bit earlier, no? But good thing we came now, I guess. It still wasn't that bad.
Time to strike. Here's your card.
Summons the Desan... I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Desandra canvas.
This selfish Aline.
No way he's getting away, right? Oh. Oh, he's giga buffed, but he's giga dead.
Let's carve a path.
Unleashes his power.
Put aside the canvas. It's killing you both.
Not this time!
So the reason why Verso was doing a quadrillion damage there, the more you use, so first of all, when you're S rank, you have a 200% damage multiplier, and your incentive is to not get hit to keep that. That's one. Two, every time you use Ascending Assault, it stacks. So the more you use it, the more damage you do. And because this was a 2-phase fight, instead of ending the fight and then starting a second, his stacks stayed, so he just fucking nuked the boss.
Was the one who saved me when I lost myself in a canvas. She taught me how to safely use our gift. How to soar without flying too close to the sun. We painted hundreds of canvas worlds, pushing the very boundaries of creation. And she never let me forget that every day we spent here has a price.
Verso. What are you doing, buddy?
Yet, here we are now.
So trust her. If she's doing this, then...
I trust what she taught me. This is not a game. You think you know what's at stake, but you don't.
I know precisely what's at stake. You want control. You want to feel like you're doing something. You couldn't save Verso, so you want to save us. Except you're not. Destroying the canvas won't help us move on. It'll just deny us the one place that helped us feel again.
67 years. 67 years I spent trapped within the monolith. But I persisted. I persisted. Do you know why? Do you know why I cannot leave her or you behind? This is what I see every day. I cannot spend another day with living corpses. Since the fire, our family has crumbled. Aline in the canvas. Clair fighting a solitary war. You, a living ghost of broke us. Want it to be fixed. I need it to be fixed. I cannot lose you too.
Don't you see? That's how I feel about them. I can't lose them either. I've lost too much. Papa, see? I've lost so much.
We both lost so much.
Papa, I don't want to lose you either. I'm not leaving you forever. Just a little longer.
I want to trust you, but...
You can.
Save your mom, Verso. Save her.
Keep the light on for you. I hope you find peace. Hold on to each other.
Verso!
I'm sorry.
Is that him? Did we guess it right when I started putting the pieces together? Oh god, is this gonna affect things? Do we tell him to stop painting? If I leave, I don't know if that counts as an option. We could let him keep painting forever, no? Okay. Time to stop painting. I don't know if leave just puts you back or if it counts as an option and you just let him paint forever. Stop it, kiddo. I hope you know what that implies when you said there's no other option. I hope you know what that means.
Hi.
You're tired of painting, aren't you? I'm tired too.
That's... You shouldn't be able to be here.
Mamon's gift.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are. Not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
You saw it too. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're my El. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here I have a chance to live, Verso to live. Out there I merely exist.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Stop quoting Papa!
It's time to stop painting.
Verso! Papa also said, hold on to each other.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry.
Decide the fate of the canvas. You vote my L, but you don't know what I feel? You know how I feel, I think. Fuck it, we ball, man. Fuck it, we ball. Come on. Let's go. No regrets. No regrets. Not here. I think the implications... I think the implications are bigger.
We're all hypocrites, doing the same thing to each other.
I'm not gonna justify until we beat it. I'm just gonna play it out.
Break.
Oh my lord, I got blasted. It's fine. We're not losers in this house.
What about Lune and Ciel and Monoko? What about Esquier?
Ciel was right. Grief blinds us. All you see are walls.
Oh my god, I know her. I don't know her moves because I never fucking played her. I don't know how to parry this shit. Fuck. Lock it in. I mean, there's no way we lose, but...
I've lived a long time, Mael. There are things we can never outrun.
I'm so tired, Verso. Please, can we just go home and talk about this?
Please, can we just go home? What do you think this is? Oh boy.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, huh? You've got this incredible power to paint. You'll never have to suffer a life you don't want. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
It's just us, gang.
I will miss you guys.
Fine. You can die on that side. You could die anyway.
It's okay. It's over. Us.
Let's go home, kiddo. Let's pack it up. A life to love.
Miroir du temps, nos histoires s'alignent dans le creux de nos mains. Deux mondes se dessinent, l'un peint de rêve où le chagrin s'efface, l'autre nu et réel où notre deuil prend place.
We got skiing.
Dans le dessin, toile vierge, horizon lointain, peignons ensemble les couleurs de demain, au clair obscur, œuvres infinies. Chaque pas trace la route d'une vie. Au lendemain non écrit, sous les étoiles où tout commence, rien ne finit. Dans le dessin.
I don't know if that was the pick. I don't think I'm gonna like the other one much either. Oh, fuck, man. It's hard. It's hard because both perspectives... I don't want to think that leaning on the Verso ending is also leaning with Renoir, because I didn't agree with the way Renoir was wording things and how he was acting. Either way, someone ends screwed. Yes. Either way, someone ends screwed. Which is why, in shock to no one, I don't think this story is better than Metaphors. Unless the Mael ending is revolutionary and everyone wins, which I highly doubt. The whole point of making you pick is probably because you're gonna be favoring one side, or one side is gonna end off better than the other. It sucks. It sucks both ways. And for some people, I guess maybe that might be like good towards the ending. It might add to it, right? You can't win on every angle. I just felt bad. I don't necessarily agree with Renoir, but I don't agree with Mael and the Paintress either, the mom. Because... I don't know. It's hard to word it. At the end, when I saw the little kid painting, and he was just standing over the painting, just going, not stopping. It, for the past 40 to 50 hours that I played this game, it never occurred to me. They all kept saying, if you burn the painting, you lose Verso's soul, right? And I used to think about it differently at the start of the game. It was hitting differently. To me, it was like, fuck, if like a close one to you dies, like a relative or something, right? And you kind of have to go through the belongings and choose what to keep and choose what to toss. Generally, some people are always going to struggle at picking what to toss. They're going to want to keep everything. I'm going to want to keep this teddy bear because it reminds me of her. I'm going to want to keep this little train set because it reminds me of him. And for good reason, right? You're emotionally attached to not only them, but to the things. And you're not going to want to let go, right? But what if I told you, okay, instead of just keeping the doll or the toy, by you holding onto that, in your head you are honoring the memory, but what you're actually doing is you're trapping that person. Whether you're religious or not, if you're religious, you could use the thematic of you're never letting them go to heaven. They're stuck in that toy. You need to get rid of that toy. Otherwise, they're never going to be at peace. Whereas, if you're religious. If you're not religious, then it would be hard to word it, right? Because some people, if you're not religious, some people do believe in the concept of like souls and things like that, and other people just don't. Other people just think you die and blank. You're gone. That's it. But at the end, when you see the soul, you see the kid, and the kid is just sitting there, just painting and painting and painting forever and ever and ever, and he just won't stop. And in that tiny second when I saw the kid just painting, it's not even that I like Verso as a character, I just saw the kid painting and I just felt so fucking bad. I was like, it's not about Renoir getting his family back, and it's not about Mael getting to live a life that she can't live because of the burns and the scarring and everything. And it's not about Lune and Ciel and Monoko and Esquier. It's not about how they lived and how they felt and their experiences. Because at the end of the day, they're all fake. And I didn't want to feel... it wasn't that I was thinking, they're just fake. Fuck them. I just saw the kid and I just felt so fucking bad, man. I was like, you're all... Not everybody's gonna win. But the fake people, we're gonna keep torturing this poor soul belonging to us what looks like a small boy forever, so all these fake paintings can live. And it's not just so the fake paintings can live. You could hit me with the angle of it's for Mael too, so she doesn't have to live a life of being burnt and scarred to death. Verso did tell her at the end, you have this great gift. If you want to escape somewhere, paint a life for yourself where you would want to be. You don't have to live in this shell if you don't want to be there. That's fine, paint something. But we're freeing the boy. And I literally felt like I was just in silence because I almost kind of wanted to cry. I was like, you're all willing to feel better about yourselves and run away from having to get over the fact that you just lost a very important person. You lost your son, you lost your brother, you lost a lot of things, but you're all just fucking running away at the cost of this small kid. And I couldn't. I had to click that. As much as I like Monoko, as much as I like Eskie, as much as I want the good guys to win, what is a win for the good guys if you are basically torturing the one who made this whole world exist so you can just get away with it? And I couldn't. I had to free the kid. I felt really fucking bad. I don't know why it just hit me in the way that it did, but I just felt really fucking terrible for him. That being said, as much of an emotional response as it caused in me, and as much as, you know, I felt like I did a good thing freeing the boy, I am not a fan, me personally, of letting you pick an ending. I generally don't like that. I think it's much better to leave it open-ended. For me personally. I think when you just give a vague ending that can allude to either you won or you lost, or a little bit of both, I would have liked that more than if you put the decision on me. Personally, as a player, as somebody who plays games, I don't like having to pick. I like you painting the narrative for me. You already built the world, you already wrote the world, you already drew the world. Finish it for me. Don't give me 95% and then I have to put in the last 5, right? Whereas if you leave it open to interpretation, I feel like it's a lot easier for everyone to be happy with the way the story turned out, right? I still don't think the story is bad. I would give the story like a solid 9, and I would give everything a 10. It's a conflict. It is kind of to see how you feel. It is... How do I word it? I don't like being put in the spot where I have to pick the loser. I'd rather we're all losers, or I'd rather we're all winners. Right? For me. It's hard to word it, but like... I can't word it efficiently without using comparisons, and I don't want to use comparisons. I feel like I've used enough of them. But if you would have told me... Let's say this. Let's say if the ending would have been Mael stays in the painting, everybody you know in the painting stays in the painting, the family's outside, and you don't know if the family got over their loss or succumbed to depression, and you never see Verso in the ending sequence. You see Eskie, you see Monoko, and you see everybody else, but not Verso. You wouldn't know if he lived, and if he lived a happy life, or if he was finally freed from the shackles. Those types of endings I like more, because you can be like, I would like to believe that he broke the shackles. And I would be like, well, I would like to believe that after the experiences that he went through, he decided to build a life. Now, maybe he wasn't going to be immortal. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he was going to age. Who knows, right? But we can pick, and whatever we pick, I'm going to be happy with my outcome, and whatever you pick, you're going to be happy with your outcome, right? Whereas here, I like this ending. I liked it because of the emotional response I had to saving the soul, saving the boy. I don't know how much Verso painted here. I don't know if he painted a lot when he was an adult. I've been looking at the subtleties, but because everything is subtle and implied and they don't straight up give you a piece of paper that says, this is what happened, there are very big implications. It's how I got to realize that the boy was Verso earlier on, but they don't really feed you the thing. There is an open-ended part here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here. There's so many interpretations. You assume he did it as a kid, which is why the soul is a kid. You could, and you could also say, like, that's why Eskie is the way he is, right? But can you imagine a kid painting Monoko the way Monoko is? A hard-ass, but kind of joking and things like that? Certain aspects you can't imagine Verso painted, right? Certain aspects you can't imagine that he did, or maybe not at the same point in life. I can imagine a 5-year-old painting Eskie, but I can't imagine, what's it called? A 5-year-old painting Monoko. So grown-up Verso did some, yeah. So it's split, but if it's split, whose soul is trapped in that little boy's body that is being shown to us? Is it a small piece of kid's soul and a small piece of grown-up soul? Or if the kid originally painted the whole world, and as he grew up he added, the initial part of him painting everything was what took the piece of his soul. If it's the second one, if that's the case, then I would much rather free the boy than anything else, right? So I think picking isn't, I don't think it's a bad thing, again, because I feel like with the way you're asking, like with, it's a conflict, it's kind of to see how you feel. It's not that it feels combative. I understand why they do it. All I am saying is that it's not my preference. And if it were my preference, well, if I were to say how I would like it done when there's multiple endings, I like the split of just, this is the good one and this is the bad one. Do you want to be a good guy or a bad guy? Because at that point, it's easier to make your head canon, right? I think here the problem is, I wanted to free the boy more than anything, but I do want to see what happens to everyone else, right? What I would have liked to see a world where we could get both, but you obviously can't have your cake and eat it too. So it's just because of the way it branches. Like, let's say you see this ending, and to you this ending is a 7, and then you see the other ending, and it's a 9. Do you rate the game's story a 9 or a 7? Which one would you pick? Would you go with the ending you like the most and then be biased towards giving it a higher rating? Or would you go with the ending that you like the least because that would be the most fair opinion? Because it would bring the number down instead of bloating it, right? In terms of, I am looking at this in terms of rating this game. I am not looking in terms of if I liked it. Do I like that I got to pick and I saved the boy? Hell yes. But when you're looking at, if somebody were to ask you to give this game's story a number, which number would you take? The ending that you like the most or the ending that you like the least? How would you make it fair? Would you average it out? Would you then go, okay, well, it's a 9 and a 7, so I'll give it an 8? Average to account for both? You could do that, right? But when I bring up these criticisms, I don't want it to come off as I'm shitting on the game. I'm bringing up these criticisms for the sake of fairness, right? Specifically because this game is like critically acclaimed and everybody has like a big opinion, and most of the opinions on the game are like, it's a 10 out of 10. Well, to me it's not, because in my criteria, having to account for 2 endings to average it out like that is, it would bring the score as down as it is doing it right now. Whereas when you split it a good and bad guy ending, it's a lot easier to say, well, I'm gonna go with the high rated ending, the good guy ending. Why? Because most games write the game for the people to win, right? Most games write their games as a story of like heroes or champions or whatever you want to call it, but it's for you to win. Most people don't like endings where you play 70 hours of the game and then the game tells you, boo, you lost. Nobody likes that, right? So in that sense, it would be so much easier to give it a quote-unquote fair scoring if you just gave me like what is considered canon generally the good ending and then the bad ending, instead of having to kind of pick between two, if that makes sense. I still don't think it's bad. I just don't think it's as... You were trying to be more realistic in terms of choices are hard and you gotta weigh them. That is 1,000,000% fair. Choices are indeed hard and you have to weigh them. But if we're going on that case of choices are hard and you have to weigh them, then I wouldn't average the score out. I would give it the score for the initial ending that I went for, because I weighed it and this is what it came down to. Is he not here anymore? Hello? Do I have to play the game entirely again to get the other ending? There's no way, right? Surely. Surely not. So, like, that's what your experience ended up being. Yeah, because, like, that's what you lean to the most into picking, right? Choice is hard and you wanted to pick... Oh, hello. He is here, doing what needs to be done. What I can't do anymore. What needs to be done. For my sake and theirs, the boy has gone silent. But there's nobody over there. I don't know if we saw the kid originally. What happens if I click on this? New game plus. So I don't think I can... I don't know if I can play both endings. Let me look this up real quick. If I can't, we can just Google it. Oh, wait. There might be, I don't know if the menu's gonna have multiple saves. But it might. Let me go out to the menu real quick and check. Yeah, so like whatever you picked at the start is what you would go with. Because that is the one that resonated with you and called out to you, right? How do I exit this game? Load previous saves. Which one would I have to load? Do we just want to go down the list? Let me check if in the title screen I can see them. You would go with whichever one swayed you the most, right? Show previous saves. Oh, it just gives you a fucking list, bro. Okay, well, I'm gonna click the second to last one and hope that that one lets me pick, and if not, I'm gonna open it again. Hey, it's not that one. Wait. Oh, he is not over there. How about we click this one? Yeah, like you would have picked Mael, so you would rate it based on the Mael ending. And you would not care about the other ending. Or like, the other ending wouldn't affect your rating, if that makes sense. All of these are kind of 1 second apart, so maybe if we check the one that is like 17 minutes apart. Yeah, you could rate it that way, which is fair. Oh, we could just end it here. Nice. Which is fair, you could say that, right? But you see how that affects on a scoring. Again, I am talking about scoring because everybody is hyping this game up, gassing it 10 out of 10 always. I still think for this year, this is probably game of the year. Because Metaphor didn't come out in this year. If they were competing, then I wouldn't, right? But if we're going on a scoring scale, and then you pick whichever one you like the most, wouldn't it make the most sense at that point, instead of just picking whichever one you like the most, to be given a canonical ending, or like a good, bad ending? Because most people will generally say that the good ending is the ending. If you're playing a zombie game, and you pick the ending where you get bit and turn into a zombie, even though you liked it personally, would you say that that is the ending that was intended for the game? If the game had a sequel, for example. If we're talking Resident Evil, and your endings were you escape or you get turned into a zombie, most people would say, well, even if I like getting turned the most because it provokes an emotional response, or because I just vibed with it more, but then there is a Resident Evil 2, you can safely assume you didn't turn into a zombie, right? So you would go with good ending is the one that was written for as like canonical, and the other one is an optional ending, but I like the optional one more, right? When you're giving a conflicting ending like this, for me, it's way harder to score because you could average, you could pick the one you like the most or something, right? So it's different, and it also feels like if you picked up a book and then there's 20 chapters to the book, and when you get to chapter 19, they then tell you you can pick chapter 20 or pick chapter 21, your choice. Would your opinion of that book be the same as a book who just goes 1920 the end, or would it be different? That is where I'm kind of like in a conflict with being given the option to pick, right? I pick up a video game almost like I pick up a book. You're giving me this narrative instead of me having to read it, though. I get to play it and experience it. But in the reality is you had a script, you had everything written down like a book. So why would I have to pick between chapter 20 or 21 where you could just tell me what follows from 19? Does that make sense? Is that a better way to word it? I'm like usually really bad at explaining my opinions this in depth. It makes sense, you get it? That is my kind of gripe with it. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. Some people like it. Some people like having to pick and see like, ooh, well, I want Mael to be the hero of the story. She was the main character, right? She was the protagonist. Whereas other people go like, well, no, they were both protagonists, Verso and Mael, and I would like to see what happens to Verso if he gets his way, right? I would have just wanted, ideally for me, I do kind of like that it gives a choice because sometimes it can get too linear. That's fair. Some people like that, right? That's why I said, in my opinion, that is the only thing that I would detract. But it doesn't make the game worse. It's still a very well-written game. And that ending, if the Mael ending is as well-written as the Verso ending, I'm gonna like it too. It just, in my opinion, I would have liked it if this game was linear. Because so far, every decision you've made hasn't felt like it had a big impact on the game. Whether you decide to rush the story or go and explore other things, they really didn't give me a choice in how the story was pivoting, right? So if it started kind of linear and my choices didn't affect anything at all, I would have liked it to stay linear. I guess that is the best way to word it. Here it makes sense because everyone is getting screwed, so you gotta see who gets more. Yep. So it's still good. I still think the story is a solid like 9, and every other aspect of the game is 10. So unless you provide me with a 9.5 or 10 story game and 10 on everything else, and it comes out this year, I would say this is Game of the Year. But to me, games like Metaphor and Persona, your decisions carry weight throughout the story, right? Throughout the whole story, your decisions kind of carry some semblance of weight. You can decide to build relationships. You can decide to skip relationships. You can decide to do all of those things. So if a game had an ending that was open-ended, I would rather it be a game that has the endings like that. Doing it like Silent Hill also makes sense, where there is like one good canonical ending, one bad canonical ending, and then one kind of neutral, and then a couple of options that are like multiple. You don't pick but your actions. Yes, that is what I was getting to. So in a game like Persona, I don't think it is exactly like that. But a good example of a game that does that is kind of Dark Souls. I know you haven't played the Dark Souls, so I will have to give you like an explanation, right? Your whole goal in Dark Souls 1, is you are an undead. You are a person that dies and keeps on reviving over and over and over and over. Some people succumb to it. After having lived so many lives and not really being able to accomplish your goal or to be freed, they turn into what is called, they're like crestfallen. They basically turn hollow. You lost everything, right? But your goal as a chosen, as an undead, is you're going to get to the end, and a person sacrificed himself before you. That person died. They self-immolated. They jumped into a fire to keep the fire going for the rest of this world. Okay, but the fire is now going out. Are you going to follow in his footsteps and burn? Or are you going to turn the fire out so no one else has to do this anymore? Right? In Dark Souls 1, you get to pick. Do I burn? Or do I put out the fire? But as Dark Souls evolved, there was more decisions to be made. Now you talk to NPCs, and if you do certain quest lines with NPCs, the NPC will be like, all right, well, I'm gonna help you turn off the fire. And because you decided to fully follow that quest line, now you don't pick. If in your first, obviously if it's your second playthrough, you pick it. But if it's your first run, it's like, well, I like this NPC and I like what they're selling me and I like where this is going. I'm gonna go with this. If that would have been the case, it would have been better in my opinion. I don't like the option of choice is the thing. If my decisions along the way impact the ending to be different, I like that more. It feels more organic. It feels more like it came to be because of things that I did to affect the planet, whereas giving me the option of choice feels more like you put me on the spot now and I have to decide how this book finishes. I don't like that. That is my thing. Excluding that, I think the ending that we got was like chef's kiss for my run, for my first run, for what I picked. I think it was good. Mael, you probably liked it because you always feel on the spot. Maybe that's why, right? Mael didn't seem like she was depressed as shit. She was holding Esquier. She missed her friends. She still saw them one last time as they were fading there, right? It was like almost like a mental image, right? But to me, the mom and the dad looked united. They came together. Outside, who knows how much time has passed. But in here, Renoir literally said, 67 years I've been in the monolith, right? At odds with my wife. The sister still looked like a bitch. You can't fix bitch, man. She's gonna be sad for a little bit because she lost her brother and then she's still gonna be a bitch. But if you notice, they kind of embraced at the end and they were like, we lost our boy, you know? And we are going to have to work through that together. And that to me felt, that hit home to me. That to me felt like a very human side to this whole story. This whole story is fantasy. There's gestrals, nevrons, gamaging, right? Shortened lifespans, adventures. But that last part to me felt human. The family will work to get over their loss. The boy is no longer trapped here forever and ever alone, right? It's why I picked it. I still rate that ending a solid 9, accounting for all the story. But if we're hoping to actually help Alicia get through too, yeah. But if whenever you rate, I feel it's very easy for people to say 10 out of 10, absolute cinema, peak. Like, all right, let's try to be a little bit critical here. And if you liked almost everything, was there anything you could nitpick, right? I like the whole game is cinema peak to me, but if I had to nitpick, I don't like the option of choice at the end. So it brings it down from a 10 to a 9. That's the whole point of criticizing and rating, right? You kind of have to go to the absolute highest degrees of criticism and scrutinizing to make sure that you feel comfortable with the rating you give the game. There are other people that are absolutely comfortable with, I played the game, I mostly understood it, I didn't understand everything, but it was peak 10, right? Whereas me, I like to scrutinize a lot and pick things apart because for me, giving a 10 is very meaningful, right? It would have to be a very meaningful thing for me to give a 10. If for you to give a 10, it's less meaningful, then it obviously makes more sense for you to just be like, okay, well, it was good. I enjoyed my time. Money well spent. Amazing playthrough, amazing gameplay, good music, 10, right? I think that's where I'm trying to draw the line without sounding too much like a fucking hater. Because I don't hate the game. To me, this is game of the year so far. We have 5 more months, so is something else going to beat it? Maybe. But I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I just don't want to come off as like I'm fucking hating the shit. No, it's good. But if I had to absolutely nitpick and scrutinize everything, I'm not gonna give it a 10 on the story. I'll give it a 9. I hope that makes more sense. I'm not trying to be fucking hateful or take sides. It's just, if I had to actually break it down like that, that would be the only thing that is lacking for me. Now, let's see the other ending. Seeing the other ending might give us a better understanding of things, or maybe it sways things a little bit. I don't know how to play Mael though, so if we sit here for fucking 30 minutes swinging on the boss, it is what it fucking is. I'm sorry. I am sorry about that.
Take down the shield. Verso, stop! You can't just.
It's the same dialogue in the fight. It looks like.
We're all hypocrites. Doing the same thing.
Going
to each
through
other.
this again, I agree with what he says here too. We're all just doing the same thing to each other, man. Like you want to stop your mom from running away, but then what are you gonna do? You're gonna come in here and run away too. How does that make you any better? Right? I agreed with that. It wasn't only seeing the boy in the background like that. It was also hearing some of the last dialogues, not only in this fight, but with Renoir too. And then Verso noticing, you lied to him. You just told him what he wanted to hear, but you intend on staying here forever. If Mael would have been like, okay, I didn't lie. I am going to spend time outside the painting with my real family, and when I need an escape, I'm gonna come visit my friends in the painting, see how they're doing, seeing how their lives have moved on, right? If that would have been the ending, and no illusion of choice here, I would have been okay with it. Verso's soul would still be stuck here, but it wouldn't be... It's not only that I feel bad for Verso's soul being stuck here to sustain, it's the fact that it's sustaining bullshit. You're not trying to live your real life. Do you think the real Verso that sacrificed his life for yours would want to see you drowning in this painting? Of course not. Would he want to see you happy? Yes. If being in the painting makes you happy, but you would be here forever, would he like that? Probably not. So if they would have struck a balance of she does leave and she does come back and she does get to see everybody else, but she also spends time with her family, and the mom realizes that she was self-indulging a little bit too much and things like that, if they all came to their senses, I would have liked that ending a lot. But the fact that it's one way or the other, we all run from the guilt, or we all burn it down and we force ourselves to get over it, I would rather pick the get over it part.
Flames. Rain.
Oh my gosh, she nuked them. She almost fucking died, and I ain't gonna lie, she does not have any heals like Verso did.
What about Lune and Ciel and Monoko? What about Esquier?
Ciel was right. Grief blinds us. All you see are walls.
From fire. Augusta.
He's fucking dead at this point. Okay, well, Mael's was easier. Okay, well, we know who the broken DPS is. It's Mael. Alright, let's check this one out.
Please. Thank you. Stop him from painting.
Don't say that. Please, don't say that.
Please, listen to me. Only you
You can do this, please. Unpaint me. Unpaint me. Please. I don't want this life.
Stop saying
I
that.
don't want this life. I don't want this life.
I just wanted to live this lifetime together. This lifetime that was stolen from us. Please. Bro. Please.
I don't want this life. Help me. Help me.
If you could grow old, would you find a reason to smile?
A life to paint. Tell me that's not a baby verso.
Clair obscur, trouble de rature, courbera Eiffel. Clair obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair obscur, trouble de rature, courbera Eiffel. Clair obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle.
That should be like an apprentice, I hope to God, but it kind of does look like baby verso. We get Gustave back. Oh no, I know what it's gonna be. Please no. Nah, there's no way. This is like a fucking 6. Nah, I'll stick to the other one. I like the other one. That was... See... The other one was the good ending, and this is the... In my opinion, some people are gonna say this is the good one, right? I'm not gonna hate them for it. But it is just... Everything changes perspective and hits different when you could see this, and if somebody showed you this ending, and let's say they didn't show you the Mael shot with her chroma eyes, it's more selfish. Yes, if they don't show you the shot with the chroma on her, and they show Verso painting, and they show Mael and Gustav back, and Ciel with her husband and everything, you'd be like, this is the good ending. If you hadn't played this game, if you just see the whole thing and you go, that guy died, and that's the husband that came back, and you point all of those things out, even if a new person sees the chroma eyes and they don't know what it means, they'd be like, okay, well, they got their loved ones back. Isn't that what matters? And then if you tell them, this is all fake. All of the people in this room are fake. It's just a girl. She made all of this for herself. They'd be like, oh. Right? Like, I feel like that would be the opinion once you describe it that way. She literally just ran away forever. And two, the only one that was technically pleading with you in Verso's ending was Mael, and you could say, well, the only one that was pleading to Mael was Verso, right? But Mael, she just went back to her real world. This guy is trapped here forever, playing music for you. And you go like, look, that's my big brother. I'm getting to grow up with him. He's not dead. That's a little bit monka. You know what I mean? I think if you want to say that in a way it's good because it does settle the fact that it's a cycle. I think if you want to settle on the fact that this game is gonna be like critically acclaimed because of the split that it will cause in the player base and in the people who play it in terms of what is right and what is wrong, I would revert it back to a score of 9, if that is your reasoning. If you just pick either Verso's ending or Mael's ending and you just go, I picked this one and to me this is a headcanon, the story to me goes down to like a 7.5. But if you're using the reasoning as it's going to be critically acclaimed because people are going to have a different point of view on which one was the good and the bad ending, I would keep it at a 9 for story. I think the biggest thing for me, and it might sound weird, I'm not a... You can ask my wife. She's in the chat. She's the one arguing with me right now. But if you were to ask my wife, I'm not a big family person, but I am. I don't like going out a lot. I don't like the giga interactions. I get overstimulated very easily, which is why I'm not. But if you ask her when I've probably shown the most emotion in my life, it's when it relates to family, right? I've told her multiple times, I'm probably gonna be a fucking mess if I ever lose people in my family, but it hits hard because I think Renoir is not the bad guy. Even though the game paints it to you as the paintress was good and keeping all of us alive and it's him, I think he was the good guy. And the best way I can explain this is he was in here for his family. That's why he was in here. And if you go, so was the mom. The mom wasn't here for her family. The mom was here for her son The dad was here for her family. The dad was here for his wife. The dad was here for his daughter. The dad was here to free his son. He was here for them, you know? And the mom was in here just for the son. She just wanted to be here forever. For the son. Right? It's mentioned a lot too, not just from what's her name? Clea? I don't know how to portray it, how to pronounce it. But she's a bitch to Alicia, and I wouldn't put it, they did kind of mention it once or twice in passing. Both the older sister and the mom kind of hate Alicia. They kind of resent her because Verso died for her, right? So they're all here for selfish reasons. And Renoir, as bad as they put him as a bad guy and it makes you side with Mael, but then it's like, well, Mael wasn't good. Yeah, if you really break down what Renoir was here to do, he was the good guy. He was the one like, hey, come back to the real world. We're a family. Like, we're better than this. Like, let's get together, right? And all of these other lunatics are here. And now seeing Mael's ending, it hits a more resounding note for me when Verso says, we're all like fucking hypocrites. All of you are. All of you guys are hypocrites. You guys are doing the same fucking shit over and over, right? He wanted Verso to move on too, yeah. And the more I picture and I try to analyze things and look at things, right? They really sell you like this quadruple fucking twist, right? Like, don't think about the white Nevrons. Think about the early Nevrons, the paintress Nevrons, the ones that we know she paints. And we know because we can see some art in like the manor, and you can tell whose room is whose, right? You either find their soundtrack, or you find their clothing in a closet, or their hairstyle or something, right? When you think, also, I didn't mention this earlier, this art is amazing, and Monoko in the back with Noko is the peak for me, along with Eskie and Seal. That was the peak.